Contentment is the topic of this meditation. And the ancient texts tell us that contentment is the highest form of happiness there is. And when we think about why that might be the case, it's because when we are content, we need nothing else. We no longer need anything to be different from exactly as it is right here and right now. Contentment is a deep, deep satisfaction. And when we tap into that deep satisfaction, we can tap in to a deep sense of happiness in the present moment, no matter what. So contentment is what we'll be exploring with our meditation today. And as you get settled into your meditation posture, get settled in with awareness of how you've been mindful so far. So far today, have you been mindful of the heart, mind, body, breath, the space around you? And then check in too on why it is that you chose this topic, contentment. What drew you into practicing contentment today? And we can think of this in terms of setting intention, or just bring some awareness to what it is that you're hoping to get from this meditation. What is it that you're hoping to reveal? And so we're aware of intention as we go through the meditation, of course, following along with the meditation itself, but also staying aware with another smaller part of the mind of how we're feeling as we move through. How does the body feel? Are there any emotions that arise or any particular strong emotions, positive or negative? And if that happens, just become aware and recall that you're not the only one who feels this way. And allow for those feelings to change, to possibly change as we move through the meditation and as we move through this topic. So all of that perhaps is related to setting intention for practice today. And then think too, as we close the meditation and we dedicate our efforts here, how you might apply what it is that the meditation has revealed as you move into your day-to-day life. So contentment is our topic today. And we'll begin here in a comfortable seat, hopefully in a quiet place where you can be free from distraction. Adjust your posture, sit up tall, hold the chin level, and then release the shoulders down and back. With exhale breath, soften. Soften your belly. Soften your thighs. Let your hips feel as though they're resting a little more heavily on your seat. Close your eyes or gaze softly at the ground ahead of you. But eyes closed, the gaze low, helps us with this inward focus, turning attention inward. And with your mouth closed, but your jaw nice and relaxed, breathe in and out through your nose. Find a breath that is patient and gentle and steady. And let each breath out be at least as long as each breath in. And as you focus in on the breath, turn the corners of your mouth upwards and do a slight smile. Perhaps it's a smile that's felt more than seen. And generate here a deep sense of contentment for the breath. Breathe in and out with a loving awareness. Grateful for each life-giving inhale and each precious exhale. And allow this sense of gratitude for the breath, permeate your whole body. Perhaps even visualizing it, seeing it spread as a light or a color or a feeling of warmth. Still aware of the breath, but filling your body with gratitude for the breath. Grateful for the breath as it moves in and out through your nose. Grateful for breath as you feel your chest expanding and your belly releasing. Grateful as you sense the whole body riding this wave of the breath. Noticing that upward lift that accompanies every inhale, and this letting go that accompanies each breath out. Noticing the breath with awe and wonder and gratitude. And allowing for this full body gratitude to help hold your focus and your attention on the breath. More mindful of the breath as we cherish each patient breath in. Mindful of the breath as we remain present with each miraculous breath out. Watching the breath as if it's the most beautiful, most amazing, and awe-inspiring thing that you've seen. Helps hold your attention and your awareness right here on breath. So if the mind becomes distracted, which it does in meditation, anytime that you notice you've wandered from focus on breath, just say silently to yourself, I am content with the breath. And let that sense of gratitude and contentment turn your focus back to the breathing. So if we notice the mind has wandered, spend no time judging the distracted mind. Spend no time lingering or asking why or where you went. And just return right back to this feeling of gratitude and deep contentment with just breathing as you are right here and right now. Come back to understanding that the only thing you need right here, right now, is to pay attention to the breath. I am content with the breath. There is nowhere else you need to be. Nothing else you need to do. Everything perfect in this one moment as you return and sit and stay present with breath awareness. I am content with the breath. Use this phrase as your mantra as many times as you need to. Anytime you need a reminder that all you need right here, right now is to be present with your breath, use the mantra, I am content with the breath. And then soak and rest in this deep feeling of acceptance. The mind is okay just as it is. The body okay just as it is. And the breath okay just as it is. I am content with the breath. Maintain your slight smile. Relax, release the shoulders. Soften further and surrender into this one moment. Everything as it should be. You are exactly where you need to be today, right here, at this time and in this place. You are where you need to be along this path towards contentment. I am content with the breath. Say it as many times as you need to. I am content with the breath. Each time the mind gets pulled away, find again in the body a sense of peace, a sense of stillness, a felt sense that there's nowhere else the mind needs to be except right here, right now, present with breath. I am content with the breath. And as you become more familiar with this deep sense of contentment, this felt sense of contentment, contentment in the body itself and not just the mind, recognize that contentment as your true nature, as who you really are. Understand that gratitude, acceptance is you. I am content with the breath. Accept that you can connect to this sensation, this deep sensation of happiness, contentment, peace, and bliss anytime, in any place, no matter what. Accept and recall that anytime you need to, you can connect back to your true nature simply by connecting to your breath. This miraculous single breath in, this marvelous one breath out. Repeating that mantra whenever you need to. I am content with the breath. I am content with the breath. I am content. And you might hit pause and rest in this sensation of contentment for even longer. Continue the meditation without the guide on your own. And if you're ready to close your practice and come back into the space around you, just open your eyes. But be still for a moment, noticing how the body feels right now. Perhaps going back to the checklist that we had at the beginning. How do you feel in the heart and the mind and the body and the breath and the space around you? And then come back to this idea of dedication, recognizing the effort that you made here today in the practice of contentment. And we'll dedicate those efforts so that we may bring contentment into our everyday life for our own benefit and for the benefit of others.